Hiya Paul, good session the other day, hope you found it helpful. Just going to run through a few things now that we discussed from the session. If we look at these two freeze frames here now on the left, we can see kind of your old takeaway. Hands are in a good position, but that club face now was whipped a little bit too far on the inside earlier. Now the problem with that is, as a good player, your instincts are going to start kicking in. Now you can't keep turning that flat. As a result, now you're going to have to start lifting in the back. So that lifting in sort of this position here up to the top now is creating that over the top move. So you can see sort of on the takeaway and backswing position now, that club a little bit flat and a bit low, and then you're kind of to lift it. So when you come back down, you're coming back on a different swing angle, which is causing you to come across that golf ball. Arms quite a long way in front of you, chopping across a little bit. The odd sky shot if you're not careful, and you trying to manipulate the face, and as you said yourself, feeling that right hand kind of kicking in to kind of help it square the club face up. So the feel you've got to try and get now is the arms are still going back with the torso's turn and the club kind of staying back in front of you, so you can still keep getting some depth and turn in the backswing from this position onwards without the fear of the club getting sort of stuck behind you. So rehearsing this move, and as we saw in the session, there were still times when you tried to make this move and just sort of swinging the club back to here, and the club was sort of ending up here somewhere. So just your awareness of where the golf club is at times isn't always as good as we need it to be. So with some practice, getting the feel of this takeaway, getting the hands and arms working back inside while the club stays in front, then when it comes to actually hitting the golf ball, see the club now somewhere in between where it kind of was. So there it was in the first few swings, there it was in practice, and here it now is in reality. So in time it's going to move back into that right position, but you're still getting some depth. Now the club at this point is a little bit more upright, as we can see, and you keep turning, getting that depth in the backswing with the body rotation. Now as the club comes back down, it's not coming back down quite as steep. You're able to square the club face up without the need of using your right hand, and you'll find the first couple of times you play, you might get a few shots going down that left hand side, as this video shows, just because your instincts are still kicking in to try to stop that slice or that block out to the right. So work on that takeaway, buddy. Get that club working back more in front of you with the arms. The hands are working back and the club is staying in front of you, not whipping too far inside. I think you'll find a lot less a lot less inconsistency with the driver, should I say, and a lot less need for that right hand to try and save the club face. So hope that makes sense. Any questions, buddy, give me a shout and I'll see you soon. Cheers, buddy.